Friends. This is one of those times, friends, where I feel stupid. I'm one of them guys that's kind of old school, but like a no hassle kind of guy. Like I don't like paperwork. I don't like, you know what I mean? I would just rather be working. You know what I mean, friends? Just give me the power sock. I'll be the work guy, okay? You do the paperwork. I'll talk to people and I'll just work. I don't want to have to back up my phone and deal with. I'm wired in a weird way. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm different or anything, because I know there's lots of us out there. But like, I don't back any of my footage up. I put it out there. That's what it is. That's the video. It was a moment in time, and life carries on. And you know, there was things that I've been very lucky in the past. Like, I put my wallet on my truck years ago and went to a job. Friends, this is the Straight Goods, like half an hour from here. 45 minutes. No, more like half an hour, a little in between, 40 minutes away from here. And I remember I pumped gas, put my wallet on the side of the crew cab, the old green and white. Who knows what we're going to do with that. But anyways, put it there and drove. Got to the job and went, my wallet. Where's my wallet? Oh no, we know that fear, right? That dropping heart, just poof, right? So then I just said, okay, let's just get this job done, and then I'll go retrace. I'll go back to the gas station, see if maybe somebody turned it in. Well, I literally went to the gas station, went to the pump I was at, left, and realized, I knew I stuck it on the side of the truck. I knew it. So I drove up, and then as soon as I turned onto the parkway where you kind of, you merge and you pick up speed, and I thought to myself, if it was going to go anywhere, this is where it would go. And it's a part in the road where nobody's really, they're like, right? It's a merging spot, so everybody's really focused on the road, the drive. Like, I thought about all these things, friends, because of all the logging trucks and stuff that go by, this bark and everything on the roads and stuff. There was my wallet. 4 hours later. Jumped out, picked it up, literally let out a humongous howl, bark, laugh, looked up, thanked the big fella, went up the highway, turned around, came back, went down. That was one time. So, and I've there's been others where I put my phone on Wendy's car and she'd go for a walk or something and be like, my phone! And it was still on the car. I went to where she went for a walk, 10 minutes from here, and it was on the car because it had a rubber kind of a, just, so over the time I would tell myself I'm never doing that again. And then, you know, I would do it and I'd go, nope, I can't do that. I'm not going to put that there. And I put it somewhere else, you know? Well, yesterday, I guess I took for granted that I would remember that I just put my phone on the side of the Sylvia and had to run to do, I was mailing an axe. That's exactly what I was doing, was mailing an axe. So I jumped in the truck, went down Friesens, which is, it's 2 minutes from here. 2 minutes. It's about a kilometer, a little over a kilometer. Mailed the axe. And I went, where's my phone? And I said, Gina, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta find my wallet. So I jumped in the pickup, put her to the wood, just boom, boom. And I'm like looking and realizing, and I think, well, the first corner is on my road, right down here, right Fern Road. So the first corner, I could have skidded off into the ditch. Friends, I did the freaking Find My iPhone. I don't back stuff up, so never mind that right now. Don't try and tell me to go find all my stuff on, because I don't back up. I'm brutal that way. I live my life daily, right? Like, friends, I build videos the day of. Like, it's just how I run because I'm always doing stuff. I don't sit around. So that's how my channel is. We're on the fly all the time, friends. We're always flying. Well, I lost my phone. And it hurt. It hurt. It hurt. I'm going to be honest. It hurt me because I had footage, friends, on that phone that I was proud of, for starters. Proud of. I was going to do my first premiere video and walk you guys through the video. We were going to watch it together. Here comes somebody. Oh, that'll be Matt for Hogan. Hogan's doing good, friends. He's working a ton. He's doing good. He's going off to a job, which is really cool. Anyway, it's gone. And all the footage is gone too. So all my WhatsApp people, send me a message to get you back into the phone. I got a brand new phone, 13, right there. I'm just setting it up. This is my old phone. Okay, buddy. See ya. Love ya. That's the story. But we haven't missed a beat, friends. The video you're watching today, that power saw showed up where I was at when I lost my phone. So there was all kinds of crazy stuff on the go. Yeah. Anyway, so it hurt, but I grieved it while I was walking through the ditches looking for it. That's when I grieved it, and I felt stupid. I felt embarrassed. And then I come home and I thought, well, I'll answer a couple of comments. And there's this comment in there about this long. It's a paragraph of some guy just going off on me. And that stuff I pay no attention to it because I know my opinion means nothing, so why should anyone else's, right? So I know these things, and don't take offense to that because if you're honest with yourself, you know that we all have opinions and assumptions and ways of thinking, and it definitely doesn't line up with everybody. And if you were to comment on every video that you didn't agree with, people would probably just sooner or later just ban you from everything. And it's just life, right, friends? I do find it actually quite funny. I do. And people who are in the arena, maybe you've heard me speak of this, in the arena. Like, I'm in the arena. I'm just a dude. I'm just like you. I'm a man who has decided to put himself in the arena. Here is the arena. You're watching the arena. I am the arena. Just so you understand what I'm talking about. We're in the arena. So people who aren't in the arena, their comments, I have to be very careful with, right? Taking them with a grain of salt, so to speak. You know what I mean? So, but this fella, it was almost like he's been here for a while, and subconsciously waiting to pounce. It felt like, you know what I mean? It was weird. He really had a lot to say. And I read it, and I read it, and I read it again, and I was in a bad mood because I just lost my phone, friends. And if I was ever going to say anything, it was going to be right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tore a strip off him in my own mind. Like, you know what I mean? Like the justifiable. But here's the deal. It doesn't matter. Think about this for a second. This is for anybody who has YouTube channels, because I see it a ton. I see it with people. I know fellas who they'll they'll have a channel and they'll get a whole pile of positive feedback like, hey buddy, thanks so much, you're helping my life, whatever, just positive reaffirming good content, love your stuff. And he won't answer any comments except the one that says, dude, why did you do that? And you should have done this, and you were stupid to think that, you know what I mean? That comment, that, okay buddy, thank you. Do you know that one? That's the one he replies to. So, you see what I'm saying? So, it's just funny. I never have been that way. I don't, because I'm smart enough to know that see, here's the thing with that. Now that we're on that topic, this will probably be a video in its own. This is a funny one for me because I'm just not the kind of person, like if I'm watching a video and I see something that I just don't agree with or just not my thing, do you think that I'm going to say, I don't agree with that? That's not what I would do. You know what I mean? I'm just not that dude. I just move on. That's me. I just go to the next station. But people, for some reason, it's funny. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's YouTube. It's a culture. I understand. I understand, friends. But that's why most of you who've been here this whole time, Brent, Auction, Indiana, brother, I love you. Thanks for all your help. I respond to love. I respond to positivity. Because this comment yesterday, I'll be very honest, friends, I'm comfortable with, like, if I've done something that is, it's that conscience, right? We all have a conscience. We know when we've done something that doesn't sit right, or maybe we should have to apologize or make amends for. We know. We all know. We fight it sometimes, but when we sit very quietly and go, I probably shouldn't have said that, whether we go say sorry or not is up to us. But I'm groovy with that. I've actually done it publicly. I've done it publicly. And I will do it again but I try not to make those mistakes. So this gentleman, he went right off. And I just sat there and I took a deep breath and I'm like, well, that's his opinion. I'm not going to justify any of it because it wouldn't matter what I said. You know this to be true, friends. You've got to give me a heck yeah on this one, because it would not matter what I said if I had said, hey, I hope you find happiness today. You know what I mean? It wouldn't matter if I said anything. It would come across as justification or pretentious. Wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. So I'm kind of expelling what my day was like yesterday. So this is just a rambling video, actually. This is probably going to be a video on its own. I hesitate on putting these types of videos up, but I know there's people out there that understand and will listen. Yeah. So walking through the ditches in my own community, looking for my phone, feeling like a fool, feeling like an absolute fool for doing it in the first place, that I've told myself, and my wife's beat me over the head with a stick because I didn't, pass words and write things down, and I'm brutal that way. I do some of it, friends. I do some of it, like Apple ID and all that. You know what I mean, right? What is my Apple ID? I just made a new one yesterday. No, I know what it is. So I wasn't feeling good about myself yesterday. It was hard to get moving. It was hard to get moving. So thank goodness I had that yellow power saw to work on from Nailbender. Thank you, buddy, for sending me that. That really, and today we've got windy and kind of whatever. So I may just finish up the garden plot, or Are you planting again today, babe? Honey? She must have her earphones in. Babe, are you planting today? Ah, she does.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she is. Sorry, friends. She's planting. So yeah, this is 15 minutes of me just kind of up close ramblinskins on the selfie mode. So that's why my eyes are probably like this. I try to focus on the camera. And then I look over here once in a while. Yeah, so yeah, friends, I was up at Larry's Fall, and I do have some GoPro footage. And it's good. It's good. And I will share that with you. But it's not like, somebody filming you. And friends, I had flashbacks to the old days. Big timber, big fur, all leaning back. And oh, man. Oh, looks like we're running out of battery. Yeah, we are. So, so that comment, I left it there for a while, and I thought, and anything I thought, because it doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt because there was no truth to it. If there was truth to it, truth usually hurts. It was just his opinion. And you could see that he'd been holding on to this a while. It was like he was pent up. You could see it. That's how it came across. He even said, I don't comment that much, but I got to do it. So, yeah. It doesn't matter. Friends, it doesn't matter, you don't understand, or none of it matters. None of it matters. Nor does it matter what I say. And I know this. I'm just a dude who's decided to come and ramble in front of the world and share my life. That's it. So if you don't do that, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you share? I'm talking to the gentleman who commented. Do you share your life? Do you share your ideas and your things to the world? You probably don't. So, and if you did, people would be coming at you left and right, because unfortunately it's the human condition. And you let it go yesterday. You let it go hard on me. And it was a bunch of madness. And I let it sit there for a while so maybe some people could see it. Not one person commented, not one person thumbed up. It was there for hours. So that does tell you a little bit right there about the comment. So, but it came at a time where I was a little bit vulnerable. I'll be honest. I was a little vulnerable because I felt stupid and upset and all those things from losing that phone, eh? We find out how we're doing, friends, when the chips are down. That's when you find out how you're really doing spiritually, mentally, and spiritually. That's how you do. That's when I find out how I'm actually really doing as a human being. It is when the chips are down. It's easy to be on top of the world and grateful when everything's rocking and rolling and life's great and everybody's healthy, and that's easy to be good. But it's when something happens. How do you act now? You see? So I was going to actually have this little blurb in my video. Do you know what I mean? Like in the video so I may even upload a couple videos today. I don't know. Look at that stuff. Check out that. Surfing USA. Life goes on, friends. It's a fresh start. We'll make new content. Huh? So this is what I need. All my WhatsApp friends that I talk to on a daily basis or whenever, hit me on WhatsApp again. Just hit me. Send me a message so I can get you back up and running on the phone. Okay? I have 3 axes. I just got out one. I can't say the names because they're surprises for the men, right? So there's, I've lost contact for, I think, 2 or 3 people for axes. So Christine will be able to help me out with it, and I got it on here. So I'll get it all straightened away. But you know what I mean. Anyways, that power saw. Bellhopper, I love you. I hope your boy's doing well. Look at that sun, friends. Look at this. It was windy and snotty, and then all of a sudden she come round. So I'm just going to upload this video, friends. I'm just going to upload this video because I feel connected to a lot of you people, and I want you to know how I'm feeling. Yeah. And if you want to beat me up and throw a horrible comment and just, you know what? It's not going to last, and I won't respond to it because I know who I am, and I know what I do, and I know that my opinion means nothing. That's why I don't do it to people, because it's just my opinion. You see what I mean? I won't go off on the big I'm invincible thing right now because that's obvious. We are invincible. We all are, if we decide to be. It's my choice if I want to let you hurt my feelings. It's my choice. You can't hurt me. You can't. I can. It's my choice if I want to get hurt. They're my feelings, and I'm in charge of them. So I look at that comment yesterday, and I read it, and I just go, fella's been hanging on to that for a while. Hey? He's been hanging on to that for a while. And that's his opinion, and we all have them. Could you imagine, friends, if they all mattered? They matter to us. They matter to us. And if this sounds like I don't care what you think, that's not what I'm saying. Because I do care what you think. I do. But it only goes so far. Truly. If you come to me and say, Buchan, I feel horrible. I've just, you know what I mean? I've just lost a whatever, or I'm in a bad spot right now, and thank you for putting up the videos and whatever, or then I'd probably be a little more respondable to something of you taking an axe at me and beating me up and giving your opinions of what you think I did, which is way off base, because it's not. And if it was, I'd say you're correct, and that's just how it is. You're going to have to deal with it. And you're a big boy, and I think you'll be able to handle it. Either move on, turn the channel, or get over yourself. Change the diapers, move on. I can be a nasty person, friends. I can be a very nasty person with words. I just choose not to be. I'm not a fun person to do that with. I'm not. It's not good. Love wins, friends, and I know that. I know that, and I don't have energy to. Some people enjoy it. Some people have YouTube channels where they invite that because it's drama but the true blues of this channel and the people that have been here forever, they know that stuff means nothing to me, and it's anti-productive to a better world and a better place. So we all have that in us, friends. We all, and that's the choice that I talk about all the time. It's the choice. That gentleman was genuinely upset. He was angry. He thought that I had made some comments about certain products that were unfriendly and disrespectful. That's his opinion. That's what we sign up for when we come to YouTube, friends. What if we just came to YouTube and just went like this? I've got some new boots. Wish they fit better. Have a good day. I'm losing it now. I'm going to go probably dig in the dirt, probably do some phone stuff, get my phone straightened away. And another thing I'm going to do, this is 25 minutes now, and it's just a silly video, really. It's just kind of pointless. But I'm sending it out there. You darn tootin' I am. Because someone will be sitting there and they'll want to watch this. We got that. I'm going to go swap a carburetor on that freaking saw today. Bellhopper, thanks. I'm going to use that 550 carburetor because you sent me that because you're one heck of a man. I'm going to probably dig another little patch for my wife in her garden there. That last stuff turned out fluffy duffy. And if I don't do that with our soils, like in that last little video where I'm showing you how, If we don't do that, we have to add a ton of stuff in, and it's not its natural state. You know what I mean? Goodbye. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. See you on the next video, which I think might be today. Over and out.